It is with great pleasure and honor that I welcome you all to Accra and to the official launch of Afrobarometer's flagship report that focuses on democracy and governance on the continent. This year is particularly special because Afrobarometer turns 25 since our founding. With surveys conducted in 42 countries, the data from Afrobarometer now represents the views of 3/4 of the African population.
To do research, really good research, you need really good data. We need administrative data that captures the reach of programs, the impact of programs, the evaluation of programs, and so on and so on. Because I think that's the way for us to be able to judge whether a government program is effective, it's actually having its intended impact or not. And the Afrobarometer is a classic case for that.
Our goal is to make sure that the voices of ordinary African citizens are heard and reflected in policy, policy making on the continent. To date, we've done a total of 9 survey rounds, starting in 1999 with 12, and then covering, as our CEO has pointed out, up to more than 40 countries as of now.
An increasing number of Africans are saying that they would rather have a government that is accountable, even if it's not so effective, versus a government that is effective but not accountable.
Without data, you can't make decisions. It's not a cliche, it's actually the truth. When you say you're creating 120,000 jobs, it's like when you say you're planting 1 million trees. People can say they're planting trees, but how do you make sure the trees are growing? Using data, we're able to do that consistently.
Indeed, for many years of my broadcast journalist career, I have always considered the information that you get from Afrobarometer as giving us a kind of gold standard.
So I think people have realized that money politics plays in a big role. The fact that the types of candidates you sort of bring forward and it's not always on competence. And I think this issue as well, which we saw that there needs to be more women in politics.
I think for me, the data that says that Africans believe it is more important for a government to be accountable to the people than to get things done speaks to the notion that it's not just that you've done this for me, but in trying to do that for me, did you consult me? And how have you done it? Have you done it in an integrity, in a manner that shows integrity and the best use of the resources?
I am standing on behalf of the Board of Directors of Afrobarometer, the International Advisory Council, as well as staff and management of our partners around the continent to officially unveil the 2024 Africa Insights Report, the maiden report for Afrobarometer. So there you go.
If you care about Africa and its development and the future, well, I think this is something that we can all engage with, as Mike just said, in terms of educating, doing the civic education, ensuring that we get a copy of this report into the hands of all policy actors, not just on the African continent, but globally, because we are a global village and we are interconnected and integrated.